in the video. This is the story I just wrote. 3, all about 3. 3 times 3 equals to 9. 3 times 2 equals to 6. 3 times 1 equals to 3. 3 times 4 equals to 12. 1 and 2 equals to 3. So it becomes 3, 6, 9, 3. And we continue that number right there. The total of the continuation is not 3, 6, 9, 18. The total is 30. We end 30 on 12, but it becomes 0, 9, 0, 6, 0, 3. But it can't be 0, 9, 0, 6, 0, 3, because how did I create 3? I created 3 by multiplying 1, which is A, times 3, which is C. Then I went 2 times 3, which is B, times C. Then I went 3 times 3, which is C times C. Then I went 3 times 4, which is C times D. So C is involved in everything in A, B, C, D. The total of A, B, C, D equals A plus B plus C plus D equals to a total of 10. Plus 3, 3, 3, and 3, because it's the multiple, equals to 3, 3, 3, 3, equals to a total of 12. So the total is 22 plus 6. I'm going to have to turn that camera around. And the total is 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4. Why am I not doing 3 times 5? Because 2 times 1 plus 2 plus 1 equals 3 and 2. So the 5 I would come up with over here. You see what I said over here? 2 times 1. Well, see the 2 and 1 here? 3 times 3 is 9. 3 plus 3 is 6 equals to 15. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3 equals to 5. The total is the 20 worlds. 20 world of 0, 9 becomes 6, 9. 2, 6, 9. 6 and 9 are 2, 0. And 6, 9. 6 and 9 is 15, or 20, 15, or the letter T and O. Here's the letter J and L. Gel. Bringing V for life and B times B. 2 times 2 and 2 plus 2 equals to the 8. I need not even talk about 0, 6. 8 would be 3, 8. This is the house of the church. 28 is the cycle of the moon. These are the numbers I do here. And there's more work to do. The more work you do from ABC, the greater the story. And then it branches and more trees grow. And more trees grow. And the 360 degrees that goes around and inside and out, well, all the roots grow too, and so do the stories. And so does pi grow. Pi is more or less a continuation of the same effect. And why doesn't it repeat? What is the effect doing? Now, I don't want to get into it because I don't have the answer. I only have a possibility. Jack, Queen, King equals to 46. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, 25, 35, 45, 46. When you add up 2 to 8, it equals to 36. There's no 1. It equals to 35. If I add the 1, it equals to 36. If I add 11 to it, why? Because ace is sometimes known as 11. That would equal to 46. The same amount as 10, Jack, Queen, King is when the ace shows up over here. It has the same amount. So when you're playing high-low, they don't want you to count the ace because it brings you to an equal amount. The ace is also 11. The ace is also 14. If you're playing in high-low, okay, ace as the high, okay, but if you get ace-king, some people say ace-king and in between is no good. So an ace is not the low. Ace-king is no good. 2 and ace is the greatest in high-low, but no, it's not. If the ace-deuce and ace-king come together, there's no hand. That's the way they usually do it. They usually do it 2 to king or ace to king. Anyways, irregardless, okay, this also becomes 14, which becomes the 7th gate. 7 times 7 is 49. 14 is the ace, which is after the king, is the 14th card, even though there's 13 cards. 14 cards equals to 105. Let me explain this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals to 45. 10, Jack, Queen, King equals to 46. 46 is Zion, Israel. It's the one spirit between east and west coming out of the cycle of 2 and 8 of the moon. Okay, the interception of the spirit. However, east and west works. Okay, but east and west, you do know on the phone, it's like this, the way the world goes around. today, tomorrow, yesterday, not moving forward in time. We don't move forward in time. We're like a grinder, like this. And then, do we tumble like this and like this? We're only going like this. Earth goes like this and moves forward. Does the earth move like this and like this? If the earth moved like this and like this, well, wherever I am now, I ain't going to be here next year. And it's going to take a whole lot of time before 1 year passes by before I'll redo my cycle to where I was going this way. Because imagine I'm going like this, and then it goes around this way, and then pulls itself this way. Well, now I'd be upside down. Anyways, okay. So let's jump out of that. And we're going to jump back over here. So now, what we're going to do next is this is the 20-minute video that I marked. It becomes 60. It becomes 57 and 47. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 plus 7 is 12. Alpha, beta, A and B. 12 is the same thing as 89, which is the high heaven. 8 and 9, the 9 birth, the 2 different sides. You have to be born to come into 8. That's why the 9th month is 30 days, and this is 2468, the only even number month. Okay, that's 31 days, because November, November, right? Not a prime number. 1 and 1 is 2. An even number month, November, is 2. So all the months except for August. August changes with the beehives. Number 9, birth, okay? I'm at home with the beehives. 5s, I'm at home with the 5s. I'm at home with 5 to 9, the birth, the beehive, the center of everything, where the ace takes off in the center of everything. So this is this number over here. This is how we get this number over here, 3, because 3 is everything. Give me a number with 3. 3 by 9 is 27. 2 and 7 is 9. Every number multiplied by 3 will always be 3, 6, and 9. So this is it. So the story I wanted to read off the wall was, just let me go through this over here. The 3 is a number. It's to my left. It's to my right. That is 1, 2, and then here is number 3. But the value of this 3 is 6. The value of this 3 is 5 and 5. 5 and 5, half and half. I'm the middle. We're just talking about area. The total of the area of who I am is attached to what's on the outside of the area space I can use. See, my hands can go out and come back in, right? They come back in. One of them is longer than the other. One comes right to the center. One is the extension from out here. It goes out. Now, what am I getting to? They don't go like this. They don't go like this. You have to keep them up. Where do your arms to keep up? This is where they come back to. You can do this, of course. But we need to understand who we are. Arms up, arms in the middle, arms down. I'm in the center. Imagine I pass through my spirit in the center of the round. And the round's here. It goes all the way in the spirit and gets all the way down to here. And oh my God, it falls into the water and it drowns. The spirit drowns right in here. But all of a sudden, my water that was dead is now alive. And oh my God, it's thinking. It fell through number 6. Through the 7th gate, okay, into the 5 hole, bringing birth, the creation of the spirit. 3, 3, and 3. 3 parts, 3 parts, 3 parts equals to 27. 3 times 3 is 9, by 3 is 27, by 3 is 81, making it your Venus. Your inter-Venus, so it falls into here. So here's the 0. It was going straight in, that's your number 1. And then it just hangs on the center, just hangs over here like a shrimp. Ooh, my shrimp is getting soaked into the water. I'm reading spirit. And then when it's done, it goes into the water, and you go to the bathroom and you pee it out. Or you get too much shrimp is the energy, and you go to the bathroom for the other side. One is to make your body work, one is to make your spirit work, and one you... So we're taking apart the spirit sticks that come in. They catch on over here. Look, I'm number 7. I'm catching the rim. Look, 6, 6, 6, the 3 rims that I catch. Or you can go 6, 6, 6, 6, 90 degrees of each. The center comes in and it hooks. There's a center over here and it captures the side, but it's still coming in. Would the bottom be the 0, 1? You see the level, the difference of the 2 levels? Oh my God, they're touching at 5. One is 4, one is 8, the other one is 2, and the 5 is what they both touch at the same time. It's an empty space. What do you call the difference? And it's shaking. And it's taking up coordinate space. It's taking up the coordinate space of the emptiness of exactly where it is. Coordinate space, area, occupied, used, and I like to use the word hyperbole. It's like, I can't bother you, you can't bother me, I'm in your space, you own the space, it's all your space, but I'm occupying it. And the only person that can push me out of my space is somebody somebody that can decide on whether or not I can stay in your coordinate space. It must be another than a living one. What I wanted to say now, oompa, pom, pom, som, shalom, marshmallows over a fire made with honey, not sugar. For moi, merci, kindly bend over and take a seat. Earth is at the eye of the U is off for a ride on the wild side. Peace on Mars, and Mars, well, I know the sister. You know Mars has a sister? Yes, Mars has a sister. It's Mary. Mary who? Mars has a twin sister named Mary. He was Jack and she was Mary, and they went up the hill. Jack gave her a big bad pill. Mary Jellin. Mary was just jellin with her brother on the shores alongside of Malduk. That's their name of their dog. Demons and phobias all around, the consolidation of the moons. And the moons are bright today. What have you done with our sun lately? And then Venus. Instead of Venus, it's Venus, our sun vein. Sun vein, Venus. Feed us with whatever we get off of you in that sun, whatever comes out of the sun into us. Is the sun actually good in the reality when we talk spiritually? Seriously, we have to think. Sirius, and the sun, so we have to play the game. This world, for me, is so scripted. It's so scripted that when you think you're just hearing beauty, you are hearing beauty of what somebody purposely did. So when we arrive at this time, even let's say it is the sun, let's say there's something coming off the sun making us do something, that is insane science. That is freaking insane science. Insane. And you want me to tell you something? Do you want me to tell you something? Ask me. I'm going to tell you what I believe. Not much, but the story I just mentioned that I heard from someone, I see the greatest of possibilities for sure. If you can create what we create today, and they did it yesterday, what's the difference? That would mean we would all have to think we were smarter than them. Is that what we think? Do we think we were smarter than the caveman? Well, guess what? If you would have showed me what happened 25,000 years ago, and it wasn't a guy in a cave, and it was a guy in a science lab, you would say, I'm talking about the future. But in all reality, okay, what we're watching is what we see in the future. In the year 2025, already happened 25,000 years ago. Science, fiction, and technology does not have to say it's the future. It can be in the past, and it could be. But for my own little brain, I'm saying it is the past. Why? Because all I see is the future. But for me, I'm blocking that out. There's no questions. If you ask me, what do I think? Was this made in the past or the future? Well, they made it in the past. It got to our future. We saw it. Now it's our past. But I'm talking eons, my friend. Eons. Once you think of eons, you must think of Winnie the Pooh. You must think of all Poohs. You must think of yo-yos. You must think of all dues that are done, that are owed, which would mean collecting of the taxes, taxing over time. Taxing over time. The dues are done. It's from the past. Everything is from the past. Only we are our momentary present, our actual thoughts. Right now, I have a thought. Nobody knows what it is. And if I don't tell anybody, no one will ever know, other than their own personal creation of a hypothetical story based on their own and taken within and used upon Within, if they had to make a choice of judgment, it would only be their own, but it could never be the truth because nobody knows what I'm thinking right now. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm working on one little thing, and I think Derek sent me this from Greece. How would I design the one? It said one was this because it has one corner, but it also has one point, and it also has two ends. And it becomes 2, 1, 1. The Z has two endings, okay? It has a crossover. Every time it moves a level, every time this moves a level, it has to be this level. I have to have in between here and here. I have to have in between here and here. This is the space between the two. So this is the half and that's the half, but that's the middle. But this is their own half and that's their own half and this is the middle. So they share between here and here. 3 centers. 2 points, 2 angles. 1, 2, 2 in, 2 out. 1 on each end. Crossover in the center. Each one of these is a level. It's coordinate space. You don't see anything. All you see is that you went this way, you hit this side, you came out this way. But you didn't really think, oh, it's a point, it's a corner, it's an entry, it's an exit. You didn't think that your nose was breathing. Every time you breathe, this is what it looks like. Or is this what goes into your ear and gets connected? Is this the shrimp at the end of the cup? The ball falls into the cup. The flag is put into the cup. The receiver of the flag gets the energy into the golf cup. And the center of the flag goes all the way around. But the center is the energy. The space that's used up is the 50 in the center of darts. That's the energy. That's the flag that brings in the electric. Connecting 1 with 9. Connecting the sky. Or is it 2 with 8? Connects it in the center. This is around. And it shoots all the way around and it all gets the energy at the same time. Because it doesn't come outward until it's all equal to come outward. The energy waits. It doesn't go, it just goes, it needs to have an even study. And there's a backup. It's like a light that's continuously filled. We, human science project, they built us. There's vermin inside eating us up. There's all kinds of stuff that's happening. When people say it's not alive, well, how do things dissolve? They are minute and small, but they are existing. We just can't see them. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I want to know if anybody likes my Mars plastic or my German pencils.